Hello, welcome to another Transformers review. Today we're taking a look at MP10 Masterpiece Optimus Prime Hasbro edition. The accessory count is, well, the trailer, plus roller, energon axe, and a spike. With the ion blaster hidden inside there, and I'll get to the last accessory later on. So we're taking a look at MP10. The new Masterpiece Optimus, the iconic character, is back again in a completely new look and feel of the character. The detail in this original mold, new mold, is phenomenal. You have the chrome smokestacks, the chrome tanks, door detailing, wing mirrors, the Autobot logo. Lots and lots of intricate details. Just going across the figure here is lots and lots and lots of intricate details that are very showing there. It's really nice. I do like the composition of the chrome being used for the headlights, the bumper and the grille going on with the tanks to the smokestacks, and the die-cast metal used for the back here. Nice chrome for the wheel rims as well, with nice translucent as well going across. Here, this little detail here is meant to represent the trailer hitch. I'll get into the trailer, the sole purpose of that later on. But it looks really cool. It rolls really well on it. If you got it transformed properly, it will roll very nice, very flush on all 6 wheels, and that's really cool. Cool. You can open the chest here and get Spike. Spike is an alright detailed figure. He's literally just painted yellow for the boots, blue jeans, brown belt, and a creamish greyish shirt with brown hair. No eyes painted, and he has got full 360 arms, does forward leg motion, and bends at the knee. You can set him up to be sitting, and then you can place him, if you're British, you can place him in the British side of driving. If you're American, you can set him in the American side of driving. It doesn't matter because there's no specific steering details within inside for Spike here, so it doesn't really matter how you're driving on which side. Close those up. The nice yellow here is very nicely done and is very cool as well. I do love this vehicle mode. And it is very nice. I do love it. A lot of the details in the back of the truck here, with the ladders and those pistons going down under the carriage, with that fake grille appearance, and a lot of those other details that a lorry or truck might have. Like I mentioned before, this area here is for specific reason and purpose. It is for the trailer. To connect the trailer, you have got these 2 tabs, and they slot into these 2 slots. Make sure you get everything lined up properly and peg everything in. Once everything's pegged into place, you have a full length trailer. But it's really cool. He can still turn, but not fully, but he can still be awesome as well. It's really cool. The trailer has very nice detail. I will get into that in a bit, with its own mini segment and everything, and it's going to be really cool. So let's get to that, shall we? So here we have the trailer section itself. It's very nicely painted silver with the black details and the continuation of those chrome rims continuing by the wheels here. It's very nicely detailed, like here. Everywhere's got these nice bolted sections everywhere. Give you a closer look with this spotlight. Nice rivets here, definitely on the top here. Very nice. I'll get into that later more in a bit. Very nice. I love the blue used, the red on the back. On the back you've got nice silver bumper, translucent red tail lights, black grille. Nice back of the door, even has that lock-in hitch there as well. Very nicely done. To get this to sound normally, Underneath the detail is very, very nice as well. You've got a lot of truck inner beds here and a replacement tyre. It is moulded plastic, but still really nice to add and everything, and the connection to Optimus. You've got these little feet under here. You want to peg these, well, not peg them, unfold these. And just like a normal truck, I think all trucks in real life have these feet. You can get it to stand on its own like so. And it looks really, really cool. We can open the doors in the same way and fashion like we did in the Generation 1 cartoon in the episode with the Aerobots coming out of it. You can open that up and you can see all those details in there as well. You can get Roller, he will get his own little segment, and you can put him in there and bring him out with the ramp that can be extended right here. Bring up and he can roll down and everything. You can somewhat recreate the OG1 toy with this, but it doesn't look right to me. You've got a lot of detail there, but it doesn't look right, and then you've got doors can't really close properly. So I'm glad they included it being slidable, and then you got doors. What's really, really cool detail as well. So that was the trailer. So let's get on to Roller, shall we? Roller here is a very, very nice blue mobile vehicle. It has 6 rollable wheels, 2 exhaust pipes, and a red translucent white. I'll get into some of the features in this later on, because most of these features are to do with that and the gun, but I can show off it with the trailer as well. So for it to be connected with the trailer, you can get this pack here, this tab, fold that down, fold this down. There's a nice detail in there as well, and rotate this whole compartment up, peg that up, and then get the trailer. The same 2 tabs for Optimus will connect into this black port here. On the sides, so just slide over it, and we got Roller taking the trailer. Also with Roller, you can take Spike and sit him in there really well. Very cool as well. That there's a lot of intricate uses for spiking, can go into many different places. So let's put him back now like so, and keep this panel down. That now looks like a oil tank or oil canister or water tank, and I will explain this section in a bit. So let's get back to Optimus and transform him. So here we have Optimus Prime back in his vehicle mode, and we're going to do the transformation sequence. It's simplistic and complex at the same time. It's somewhat like if you have MP9 Grimlock, no, that's MP8. MP8 Grimlock, MP9 Rodimus. It's in around that scale, and it's really, really simplistic in that scale, but still very, very complex in terms of the price tag you're going to pay for this guy. So I'm going to take a look at the front here of the transformation, so you can see a lot of the details, how to transform him step by step. From here, then we'll go on to the legs. So what I like to do first is open the window front doors and fold in the rear windows. Next, I want to flip out the head, so that's already revealed out. Then I want to pull up these smokestacks like so. Then I want to unpeg these lights. These are tabbed. So one side's tabbed really well, one side ain't. So you want to unpeg them from these tabs and those holes, and you want to do the same with the bumper. Just untab them by the side here, rotate them out. So what to do next is really easy. You want to then bring the side panels down like so, and then come to the side here, grab this whole entire section here, unpeg it from the waist, and then maneuver it out in such a way that it can come out. Extend if need be. Then you want to do the exact same here. unpeg it from the waist and wiggle it out, extend if need be, like so. I'll get this step out of the way now so it will help the transformation a little bit. You want to get the canisters and untab them both from the sides. Next, you want to get this whole entire grill section. Bring this grill up to here. As you can see, we have got a die cast metal matrix. I'll get this out just to show you quickly, so then it's out of the way. Die cast metal, as you can hear, die cast. I think most people end up getting a sloppy job on their matrices in here, and it's really, really nice. But the glow in it is really, really nice, even with it going through with the light of my camera light going through the matrix. It looks really, really nice. I think this is the first time we get a much more show accurate matrix in terms of color and aesthetics, and it's really, really nice that it's actually also die cast metal. So let me put that back in there. So once that's done, you want to get this black panel, cover the matrix up, and then do the same here. Keep the window doors open because we got a lot of transformation left to do with those needed to be open still. We'll come back to the arms in a bit as well because we now need to unpeg this whole entire waist section. So what you want to do now is grab this section with the false grill up and bring it up like so. When that's happening, what you want to do is then grab these, rotate them around, all the way around like so. Do the same on the other side. Just grab, fold these panels in so they don't get in the way. Fold in, and then once you've got them folded in, want to just lock them into place. I'll show you again. You want to rotate this section here, fold these two chrome pieces in, bring it down a little bit, rotate it up, peg these should now lock into place like so, and then you want to grab the false grill. Just to warn you, paint chipping has already started here with the die cast hinge piece. It's already starting to chip just because of how stiff it is, and even in the sides here where it goes is some red paint scraps and some inner chrome being damaged. Just to warn you that that will happen, but because it happens with inside the figure and it's not on display, it won't matter. So then you want to just bring this up. This section will then go into this little cavity, and then you want to bring that down. There's a slight little black tab here that will go into a little slot in the false grill, and once you get that all the way down and done, you want to bring that down like so. So once that's done, you want to then close these up. Once they're closed, you've got the whole chest and torso ready. Now the arms are really simple to do. I've already pulled out the smokestacks. So what you want to do from there, you want to pull down the arm, grab this section and fold that in. Grab this panel here, fold it down. Grab this section, rotate it around, close that panel up to form an arm. Same goes for this section. You want to pull the arm down, fold the stairs in, grab the little panel, rotate the fist out, and then close the panel and straighten out the arms and the head at the same time. Push them in when need be. So now we've got the legs. You want to grab the panel, fold it, and then rotate. While the legs are separated, you want to then grab the panel, fold it all the way around so it covers the bottom wheel and slightly bits of the top. Then you want to get the tank, fold it down because it's on a double hinge, so it can fold down to cover the rest of the top wheel. You want to do the exact same on this one. Grab the back panel, rotate it around to cover up the wheels, and then grab the tank and hinge that down to cover the wheels. You want to then go into the front, separate the legs, then extend the legs like so, then toe, heel, for the toe and heel on both legs and push them in. And then adjust everything so it stands nicely, and then come to the back, rotate the inward panel from the thigh to the front to reveal the vents, and do the same on the other leg, rotate and reveal the vents, and they both tab into place, and then adjust everything. Then you want to grab the waist and rotate it. And here we have MP10. So here we have Masterpiece Optimus in his robot mode. He is a phenomenal figure, and I mean phenomenal. You can see the blues, the reds, all nicely done, and as brightness as possible. And he's so lookingly good. He is much more accurate than this hunk of junk. And I know the lighting's bad. This hunk of junk here. That's the original MP1 Hasbro edition, the very first Hasbro edition. Hasbro even released this mold several times with alternations, with an orange type of colour scheme without the smoke damage. To me, this one was the most perfect and successful version to date out of the Hasbro editions. Yeah, it had smoke, but that I think was meant to give it somewhat of a realistic feel. And I'm glad they done it, because it had so much detail back then that it looked amazing. This one now has a broken ratchet joint right there, so it's now loose. The one underneath is still clicky, but it's this one there. Pretty much a done failure now. But the one thing I did wish they kept, my name is Optimus Prime. Yeah, and I'm glad they kept the mold exactly the same like the Japanese ones. I hate those. If you find this guy cheap on eBay, get him for a temporary piece. Don't bother nowadays. Get this one. So yeah, articulation though. The legs can go forward and back on nice ratchet joints. Go in and out on a hinge. Can move forward and back on a nice knee ratchet. Rotate at the knee. Pivot forward and back, side to side as well. And if you want toe articulation as well. Was really cool. He has waist articulation. He has arm rotation, out and in movement. Bend 90 degrees at the elbow. Rotate at the upper part of the elbow. Rotate that wrist. 3 joint molded together fingers. And 1 articulated finger at the wrist and on the hand. Head can go up and down, left and right, and if you want, you can got a little extra hinge due to how it hides away in vehicle mode. Rotates all the way around as well. And that's pretty much it for his articulation. Like I mentioned before, he is still a phenomenal figure in both robot and vehicle mode. You've got some more greys now showing, some more silvers, some translucent yellows, some blues, some silver paint apps there on the legs. On the back you've got some more silver, some more details here, some more blue, some bit more leg detail as well at the back. Was really cool. A nice little backpack here. I think what these are meant to represent are those weird stacks that I remember in the show when you see back shots of Prime. That's what these represent, because I do remember sometimes some detailed scenes of these bits, and I've always wondered what these bits were. So yeah, but talking about this backpack here, you want to grab it, pull it out, push that black bit you saw, take this out, fold it back up, and here we have his gun. I went down with the camera because I thought it was a nice touch. So this is his gun, and it's a really, really nice gun too. The gimmick, well, let's get off with the colours. It's black with a grey button and some silver. Gimmick, push that grey button. Launches the gun, and it's a very nice detailed gun as well. Let's just show this off. You've got the vents, got the detail here, and it looks very, very awesome. It looks very, very awesome. 2 tabs on both sides of the handle. Can fit in both hands. I will show that off in a minute. But let's get back to roller. That little port there. Gun. It's like that. Roller's gonna roll out and kill Decepticons. That's pretty much what that does. And I forgot to mention the yellow lights there. That's pretty much what it does. Get into the trailer in a minute. So now let's fold this canister away now. It's all done. Put them off to the side. Get back to Optimus here. So, you can get the gun here, like I mentioned before. Open out the fingers. So, get the gun. And show it in his hand. And he can hold it. He can get into nice poses as well. One of my favourite poses that I've done with him, that I do display him in on my shelf, is that pose. I really do love this pose that I made him. It does bring out Prime very heroically. And in here is a very, very nice representation of the Matrix chamber. I call it the Matrix chamber because that sounds awesome. In this has got me having a Beast Wars feel. Because when I remember the Generation 1 cartoon, the bumper that we see covering the Matrix in the MP10 was the one I remember in the G1 movie. And then it opens the black part that reveals the Matrix. This one, I think, was a better addition and adaptation of it when we saw it much more better in Beast Wars. Because I remember this nice chrome bit being opened up in Beast Wars. Then it opened up to this black beast. And then it opens up there. And this has nice detail as well. Nice detail overall. Comes with this, the Energon axe. Easily to separate, easily to peg back on. Not my favourite mode. MP10 done, no, MP01 done a better job with the Energon axe. They could have easily done it better if still had the arm. They could have still done the arm transforming. Then have it like slide onto there and pegged onto this tab. because it felt like this tab was meant for that another purpose apart from being part of the robot mode transformation. They could have done that easily, but no, they didn't. So you want to then, so they could have done it that way, because what this does, find the groove here of the fist, you then slide it over the fist, and then you have Prime's Energon axe. From the front, it's believable. From the side, not so much. Not so much. Oh god. Yeah, so that's that. That's the axe. I haven't got much to say with Prime itself, so now that we're done with Prime, let's just take him off to the side. So now let's get back to the trailer. Well, the trailer, let's show off those two panels first. So let's open this up. So what you want to do is open these doors, separate these, get to that whole side in a section in a minute. Get these panels, close those up, close those up. Bring this up, like so. Bring that back up, like so. And pretty much it's to recreate what you could do with the toy, with this sticking out. That's all it's representing. That's all it does. So let's just now open this back up. And let's have it in its base mode first. Bring out the ramp. I literally got, bring this up, send that, bring that down and around, extend that, open the pincers a little bit, and bring that up. So, there's a lot of details in here that I want to show off, so I'm going handy cam. So starting here, we have the nice doors, well not doors, seats, detailing from there as well, some nice detail. Let's fold up these flaps back up. Got some nice detail here with the nice bits of there, some more seats, some mechanics inside, that's really nice, with like a little conveyor belt and then going up to here. This thing, I do love the detail on this thing. This thing is amazingly detailed for what it's meant for. You can open this up, have the seat, and everything's in there. It's really a nice piece of kit, this being made. I say that because Takara and Hasbro literally have done it well with the masterpieces over the years. So what this can do, well, the arm is articulated forward and back on two hinges here. It can rotate a full 360, can pivot at 2 points here and the elbow, can pincer there. This can rotate. This is on a nice clickety ratchet joint, and this is on a two-piece articulation as well, and this can rotate and go up and down. Now, well, a lot of stuff you can do while in this mode. You can get Spike, you can get him seated under here, seat him here, or take this, get him in a proper seating, and get him sitting there. That is I think they include a spike so it remembers fans that this is also meant to represent a Diaclone, and I am hoping, and this is a big hope, that they do an e-hobby or something of a Diaclone colour scheme of Prime, because that would be really awesome. You can get a roller here, take him down and roll him down and stuff like that. So now that's the trailer part in base mode done, so let's get it into its repair bay mode of sorts. So that's pretty much, and I forgot to show you this bit. There's two panels like there's another panel like this on the other side, and you want to actually bring that around, and that actually helps the stability. But because I've left these up, I didn't really do them. But I showed you it like that now, so I didn't forget, and I had bad comments. So what happens is next, you want to just lift this up, like so. Fold the feet back down, and bring it up like this. So now I'm going more into my outer review station area. Bring this up. Right, here we have this in its base mode, no, in its repair bay mode. What you can do with it, you can store the axe here, and it's grooved and detailed so it has a specific way to be placed, as you can see. Then you've got another section here for the gun. And what the gun is for is, well, fold the handle up and then you place that in there. And you place it in there, or you place it the other way. Place it like that, I think. Yeah, you place it like that, and then you got them both stored. I prefer how it stores in Optimus better than in the trailer, but I'm definitely having the axe stored in the trailer. Because I'm not displaying my Optimus with the axe at all, because it's a piece of crap how it's made. That's the only flawed. You can see some much more better quality of the detail as well. Yet again, Spike can go into there to help repair Optimus, and by having Optimus there you can then recreate some repair base station systems and whatnot like that. So he's like repairing or something. Who knows? Alright then, this has been one of the best figures I have ever done, and might be also one of the best reviews I've ever put together. But I really, really, really do love it. You've got Roller, you've got the weapons, you've got Prime, the trailer, and Spike. Spike was really, really a nice touch. So, the price point. Well, in the UK, MP10 is around £99.99. The US, I think roughly $125.99. Or no, $124.99, I think. But is he worth it? Hell yeah. We got the first MP1 that came with a trailer. That didn't come with a trailer. Then they released a gift set with a trailer and the 10 that went around up to 300 to 400 quid. So we never got a proper MP10 from Hasbro, MP1 from Hasbro that came with a trailer. The old toy, third-party toy thing, Just Toys, done a trailer. I'll do a review of that trailer at another point, and I will be comparing it to the actual official trailer here. And I will show it off with him. Well, I would if I didn't lost a little piece that's meant for it. But I say get MP10. He is one of the most magnificent. He was one of those magnificent figures that today is meant to be in your collection. If you have 100 quid to get this figure, I say go pick it up. It is really, really awesome, and he is one of the most phenomenal, and I mean phenomenal, figures to get. I've been Jazzimus Rider. I'll see you next time for another Transformers review. Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Rangers, Garo, Tokusatsu, anime, movies, comics, you name it, and check out Jazzie, or Kyle, the new Vlogmas host. See you next time for another Transformers review, and I'll be making sure that I'll do another one. Please check me out on Facebook. All the links that I'm part of and my group are down below in the description box. And this guy can just go.